Hey everybody, I'm Crow, and welcome to Dark Cloud 2. I actually managed to get it. Despite Nintendo and company taking down most of the ISO places, I did manage to find one that didn't have a million viruses, and I got it. So we can totally play Dark Cloud 2, which was also known as Dark Chronicle in Europe, I believe. I actually remember less about this game than the first one, because despite the fact that this one came out like 3 years later, 2, 3, or something like that, I didn't play it nearly as much as the first one. But apparently we can actually change their outfits too? Fashionable. Hunting. I think I usually just went with the default. I'm definitely not feeling the maintenance one. Oh my god. Okay, so this is like typical protagonist. This is like, I don't know, I was gonna say fancy protagonist, but I think that's what that is. It's the only one that isn't overalls. That's actually super fancy. It matches the amulet thing too. Wing shoes and work shoes. Are these supposed to be matching sets for like the middle pieces? Like, is this how this one's supposed to go together? I wonder if we weren't supposed to mix and match. You know what? You know what? It's fine. It's fine. I like this hat. We're going green this time. This game, unlike the first one, has 2 protagonists instead of 6. Max is the first one. He's the main guy.
What? Those monsters are in my father's room? Father!
And it does actually have voice acting. For the main characters, I believe. I don't think all the time, but for important stuff. Press circle button to lock on. R1 button to block, X, okay, so it's pretty much the same. L1 plus X button for magic? Okay, maybe it's not. Either way, I believe her name... Wait, X is a backflip? Is Monica, and she's the other main character. The main character in this game actually doesn't use a sword. Would you believe it? Okay, so it's back in X that does a backflip. That's more mobility than I remember. Oh, and forwards is actually a jump slash? This is The Legend of Zelda. And then magic. Yep. So she's Ruby in tone. And I guess Max is Osmond and Goro. Also, there's still no volume options, even though this game came out almost 3 years later. I'm pretty sure this is the same universe
Dear
too, but I
Mother,
don't...
How are you? I'm doing fine. So much has happened that I don't know where to start. Well, I guess it's easiest to start at the beginning. It all began that night. Right, that night of the storm.
Max's voice sounds super familiar to me. I mean, from somewhere outside of this game.
Oh, I'm soaked.
Ah, Max. Pretty early today, huh?
Yeah, I guess, but take a look at this. Haha, ta-da! Check this out. I got a ticket for Flotsam's circus troupe.
Oh, good for you. Your dad's not gonna try to stop you?
He said I could go.
Well, you'd better finish your work quick then, huh?
Right.
Hey, Max, what's that you got there?
What's this? Father gave it to me yesterday. Always wear it, he said. It's pretty old. I don't know what it is. Well, can I get started?
Oh, yeah, go ahead. Gable's vacuum is set up below. Go to it, lad.
Leave it to me.
At first I thought it was in the past, but now that I think about it, the technology in this world, I feel like this has to be in the future, much after the first game. Oh my god, save points! I can't just save anywhere. That's okay. 502 kilobytes! How will my computer ever survive? But yeah, let's see. I think that repair tool was in the cabinet in the back. Cabinet in the back. Obtained wrench, which is also his weapon. He eventually upgrades into hammers and stuff, but for the most part, he's just a mechanic. No, is it the book? Obtained notebook. Looks like there might be a pretty important book, but you can't tell right now. Okay, time to start fixing it.
Okay, here we go. Ah, this is the Anbar Type 2 here. This is a pretty specialized hose attachment. Oh, I see the problem.
Yes, rub a wrench on it until it's fixed. Science. Mechanical engineering. 2 moons. There's bunny people up there. I miss the music from these games.
Well, is everybody ready? Let's have a stupendous show tonight! Let's make this a night of wonder!
I was expecting him to say to remember.
Let's get to work!
Oh no! It's about to start. Why the heck didn't it go off? Huh? He's gone?
I bet he turned it off. $500 gilds just to repair it, man. There's so many extra mechanics that were added to this game. There's basically a tourist mode. You'll see it before too long. I'm glad they added a backflip and a front attack, but I kinda wish we could do cartwheels to the side. That'd be super awesome, then we could avoid all the things. That's really strange. This has got to be like the first game ever where the default is inverted. I was like, wait, I press down on the stick and I look up? It's already done? But then I pressed... Yeah, it goes in the wrong directions for these. Everything was inverted, so I had to fix the X, because I only invert the Y.
Here you go. Hey! My ticket!
Time to go beat him down with a wrench.
Oh, I can't believe it! Of all the...
Like, that clown saw your ticket get stolen. Find the boy who ran away with the ticket. Check with people in town first. Pawn Oh, Brinks is a great town. That doesn't help. The circus has already started. You're missing it, kid.
Did you see a little red-headed kid come this way?
Nope. You see anything?
He headed towards City Hall.
Oh, well, that was actually useful. Is anything wrong? It's rude to speak to someone from behind. Wow, really?
Did you see a red-haired boy run by?
Oh, yes, just now. I'm certain I saw him heading that way.
I wish I could swing the camera while I was talking to them. Is that true for this lady, too?
Sorry.
Oh, she just turned
I had to
around.
Go to City Hall.
Hey, did you see a red-haired boy?
Me? No, sorry.
I see. Huh? Hey! Gotcha!
Ow.
Hand over the ticket.
I'm sorry. I just wanted to see the circus. Just once.
You really want to see the circus, huh?
I'm sorry. I promise I'll never do it again.
All right. Here you go.
Huh?
Come on, it's yours.
Really?
Yep. I'll go see you next time.
Wow, thanks. Really?
You'd better go now. It's about to start.
Okay, see ya.
What?
You passed. You might be able to do it.
I would have failed so hard.
First door is waiting for you.
See, I could never be a protagonist in a game like
What's
this.
going on?
I'd have been like, yeah, don't steal from people. I'm taking this bag. And then I'd have gone in. I could never have done what he just did.
Here it is.
Hurry up, it's starting.
Yep.
This is the seating? Or lack thereof?
Hey, this is no good. I can't see anything.
I wonder if we're allowed up here.
Wow.
How you know when you're strong, when you can juggle people. Juggle elephants! That thing looks ready to kill. Oh my god, it knows the eject shot? It's not a circus without, like, the trapeze type. Rope? No, that's not that. What is that called again? It's still a part of every circus. Trapeze?
Well, Mayor, you're certainly looking well.
Well, if it isn't my favorite roasted chestnuts! You thought of everything.
Huh? What's this about?
Oh, this is good. Indeed, this town's chestnuts are the best!
Connoisseur of chestnuts.
Is that the mayor?
So, have you found it?
Well, not yet. You see...
Now, Mayor, are you really trying hard enough? You know what happens if you don't find the stone, don't you?
Oh, wait, please, I'm trying my best to find it. Please, I need more time.
Ah, well, what can you do? But remember, this chance is your last!
Are you sure that the stone is in this town?
Oh, yes. Oh, I can smell it. I can smell it! The stone is in this town! Absolutely!
But we've turned the mine inside out looking for it. We couldn't find a trace.
Oh my god, with a cane?
Oh, sweet Mayor, we've been through this. I've told you before, I don't tolerate excuses! Ah, but the people in this town really are living the sweet life, huh? Not knowing anything of the outside world, they're lost in their carefree lives. With such a pack of ninnies, no wonder they can't find a single stone.
You can't tell anyone about the outside. There'd be a panic. Then no one would be able to look for your stone.
Oh, I know, Mayor Pooh. We'll keep it our little secret.
The clown was obviously evil. These clowns are always evil.
Darn! Who are you?
Max? Run! Hurry!
I thought I remembered someone saying his name.
Wake up, fools!
They live in boxes.
Did you see it? The red stone around that boy's neck! We found it at last! Well, what are you waiting for? Get him!
It also should have been kind of apparent with how generic and enemy-ish they look. And they all have knives, because clowns. Did we actually have to fight them in here? I do have a wrench. I can't believe how little of this I remember. Denied. I would never at any point in my life be able to climb that. Why isn't there a show going on down below? Too much added detail. I don't feel like they're... okay. And the crowd goes wild. And he sits there and cheers in their home base.
Whoa!
Everyone's favorite show, violence. 4 damage, we're gonna have to fix that at some point. They have like 12 health. I don't remember what those red circles are. Wow, we only have 32 health. Does it not show the weapon experience on there anymore? Or do we not get any for fighting these guys? Another thing that they added to make it harder, like we can't get the best weapon in the game pretty much like we did last time with the Chronicle Sword. That can't happen because they put enemy requirements on it. Not only do you have to meet certain stats, but you also have to have defeated specific enemies. Wrench became battle item battle wrench.
Alright, I guess this will have to do.
It evolved, and all he had to do was beat up 4 clowns. Ah yes, the giant clown robot.
Well, boys, shall we begin then?
This game's also kind of over the top like the first one. Though I don't know if as much. The parkour, though. Straight up Assassin's Creed.
Do these guys ever quit?
I know, it's like you're getting chased by some kind of insane clown posse. I thought he was gonna pull out a gun and just shoot him. Probably would have been a less painful death.
What now?
Hand over the pendant, boy! Hand it over now, and I'll let you leave here alive.
Pendant? You want this?
Don't do it!
Huh?
Well, what's it gonna be?
You can't give it to him. It's too important.
It's the Fates.
Over! No!
No, I won't.
Well, if it's going to be that way, then die!
And absolutely nobody in the town ever notices the giant clown robot that's trying to murder the kid. Ever, actually.
Oh, nowhere to run now, boy! You idiot! He's behind you! Quickly, after him!
Max! This way!
That's a really cool hat.
was so scared then, but in a way it was really fun. I mean, every boring day had been just the same for me. But this was the beginning of a real adventure.
Dark Cloud 2. The Dark Cloud with all the cutscenes and stuff. While this is an ISO from an emulator, which is why there's going to be all the little graphical problems, I do actually own Dark Cloud 2 as well. So it's just a digital copy. Because I didn't get a game I didn't own. I was kind of wondering this with the title screen as well. But they kind of show you what you're going to do in the game. And then you get there and you're like, oh, I remember that part from the opening cinematic. Instead of just being like, what's that? I don't know how I feel about that. They also have gameplay. Like, just bits of you walking around hitting things with different weapons on both of the characters. Because while there are only 2 characters, they both have a different form as well. So it's kind of like 3 weapons each-ish, but when you transition into the other form, you can only use that form's weapon. Oh my god, the tailor shop, I forgot. They turned the nostril into a shop. This one's a lot more futuristic. Sorry for talking over the song. I completely didn't even think about it, and I'm dumb.
You okay?
Yeah. You saved me, Donnie.
Hey, don't mention it. What happened out there? Who are those guys?
Flotsam Circus troupe.
Why are they after you?
I think I heard something I wasn't supposed to.
You
I didn't
think?
understand exactly what was going on, but I needed to get out of there.
Yeah.
Donnie, what is this place?
It's the underground water channel supplying the town.
Also known as the first dungeon.
You could also call it my secret base.
Wow, I never knew this place existed.
Not too bad, huh? Those clowns will never find you here. Just relax.
Yeah.
Talk to Donnie and the story will continue. You may wish to save your progress at a save point first. Still trying to get over that clown calling him Mayor Pooh. I think the age that was intended for this game went down a bit, which doesn't make sense considering the level up. Like, it didn't... I was still too young. I was so bad. I don't even know if I leveled up my gun. I, like, only leveled up my wrench and then completely ignored Monica and my, like, advanced forms. But I think next time we're gonna go off into the dungeon, methinks. And then we'll eventually meet up with Monica, and we'll be a team, and it'll be great, and we'll do lots of things. And in case it wasn't obvious, with the power of our redstone, we're going to be getting Atla again. So thank you guys very much for watching. I hope you liked it. Later, everybody.